Ah, the spirit. All right, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining this live stream. All right, thank you. I can see 5 people online already. Thank you very much. All right, so it's going to be just for an hour, and then we are going to look at some elements of dashboard design in Microsoft Excel. All right. So before we start, what are your expectations? Does anybody have any expectation? So it's supposed to be a place where we solve certain problems, right? And then you learn maybe a little bit of new stuffs. All right, don't worry. I bet it's going to be a very rewarding 1 hour session. I mean, it's a session that you would love to watch over and over again, even after now. All right. So, does anyone have any expectation before we proceed? All right. Thank you very much. Okay, so we're going to dive into it without wasting so much time. All right, so let's practice with this data. Okay, so this is a data from one source in Cargo, and then I'm going to publish the source of the data much later after the class. I mean, after the session, right? So we can practice some elements of design. All right, thank you. It's just in seconds. I'm trying to adjust a few stuff so that we can have a seamless experience. All right. So let's go. Okay, so we have this data right here. Um, we have the index column. I don't really need it. I want to delete this right now. Okay. So let me share my screen. All right. So I have the order ID, I have the date, I have status, I have sales channel, service, ship service level, style, category, size, quantity, amount, then ship state. All right. So let's create a few pivot table as we progress. So if you're maybe a business owner and then you have this kind of data, you already know the kind of things you are looking for. For example, you might be looking for maybe month on month growth in order, right? In the size of order. Then you're looking for month on month growth in quantity. You're looking for month on month growth in, let's say, sales. That is the total amount that you made selling. All right. So let's quickly see if we can have a few pivot tables to demonstrate that. So I'm going to my pivot table right now. Then I would want it on a new sheet, of course. Okay. Um. All right. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Um. So I probably want count of order ID, right? Yeah. I want sum of quantity. Where's my QTY again? Okay, so I want sum of quantity and I want sum of amount. Okay, so throughout the entire data, this is the number of order that we had. This is the um quantity that we have, and then this is the sum of amount. Okay, so with just these three metrics, we can easily learn how to make some very beautiful cards in Microsoft Excel. So I want to format these as numbers, right? All right. After this, okay, very quickly, let me put my month. Um, Okay, let me put dates. Yeah. So it seems everything we have here are actually in the month of April. So I may not be able to do month on month, right? All right. For illustration's sake, let me copy this. Let me put it here. All right. Let me make this. I would have loved to modify my data anyway. All right. Let me delete this. Let me come back here. I think I would maybe a portion of my data I would love to make it May. Okay. Maybe from this place. All right. Fine. So I think I'll just copy this and paste it throughout. All right. Thank you. That will make our illustration very easy. So what I want to do right now is I want to come to my pivot table now. Then I want to refresh. All right. So at least now I have 2 months. Okay. Let me create a column for month. All right. So I like to call this month. So I say equals months. Sorry. Then put this date right here. I want to format this. I want to format it as. All right. So let me turn this to text. So put the here, then I want mm. All right, that works. So I want to come here. I want to put month here instead of date. Right, right. I want to pull this out. Let's put month here. Okay. I think to make this thing look a little better, instead of having just April and May, I think I would love to have a little bit of my data also in June, right? So let's modify this as well. So I paste this here. Go back to my data right here. Once I refresh, now I'm going to have April, May, and June in my data. Fantastic. Lovely, right? Okay, so I can um, make a card. Let me try something else. Okay. Let me actually use the months for I need numbers. Yeah, I think I want it as number. Fantastic. Good. Month num. Right. Okay. Okay. Month num. Let's pull this out. Beautiful. Okay. All right. So let's say I can put something here like this. Let's say current month order, current month. Okay, let me use CM, right? CM for current month quantity. Then let me say current month sales, current month order. All right. So, I can just say what's the current month here? Current month. So let me say 4. So I can say equals. I can use a VLOOKUP here. I can look at this. Then look at it here. Okay. For this one is a 2. Right. I can fix this column right here. Then I can actually move this way. All right. All right. Okay. Beautiful. So this becomes 3. All right. And this becomes 4. Beautiful. Isn't it? Let me complete this. I can still do this here. Beautiful. So this is current month. I think it would be okay to transpose this, yeah? Interesting. I'd love to transpose it. All right. I'd love to delete this. Okay. So what about previous month now? Let's say previous month order. Previous month sales. Or better still, let me put quantity first. Then previous month sales. All right. All right. So I can find. Okay. Maybe I should not go this direction, right? Because of time. Let me just focus on the cards. All right. So I want to bring in my cards. So I would use a rectangle right here. Okay. Okay. Before this, I think I love to. What if this is 5 now? Okay. What if this is 6? Beautiful. All right. So let me put previous month here. Previous month. So previous month is going to be whatever you have here minus 1. Beautiful. Okay. So let me say this is previous month's order, previous month quantity, previous month sales. So I'm still going to use the same formula that I have here. In short, I can just copy these 3 and paste it. Yeah. But then the lookup value is going to be okay, this minus 1. Beautiful, isn't it? Then this minus 1 as well. Yeah. Then this also minus 1. Fantastic, right? So if I change this to 4, then we're going to have error. So I love to build an if error into this so that just in case I have error, I just have 0, isn't it? Yes, please. Then I'll put if error here as well. Yes. All right. So if my current month now is May, right? I'll get the current month and I'll get the previous month. What if it is this? Beautiful. All right, what about the growth in sales? Month on month, growth in order. So I'm going to have the current month, yeah, minus the previous month divided by the previous month. I love to express that in percentage. All right. So let's say month on month quantity. Um, Same formula. Okay, almost same. Um, so I have quantity, current quantity minus previous quantity divided by previous quantity. Okay, I think I have the same thing here. Okay, what about month on month sales? I'm afraid this will be the same thing as well. That could be because we have changed our data. All right, current month minus previous month divided by previous month. The formula seems correct, but it seems all of them are given the same thing because of the way our data is, because of the kind of modifications we made in our data. All right, so I want to put the stores I want to have in my card. So I want to have a card whereby I have my sales there, I have the growth in sales, I have the growth in sales, I have the sales figure, then I have a symbol. What do you think? So let's do it. Okay, for sales. Okay, let me say I'm building this for order right now, right? So for order, the growth in the order. Um, okay, let me have this. All right, I love to have that same stuff. It again. I want to have it again, right here. Then I want to have. Okay, let me put a figure here. Let me merge this. Then this is the actual order. All right. Then I want to format this in a way that if it is negative, it shows an arrow, right? Then if it is positive, it shows, if it's negative, it shows downward arrow. If it is positive, it shows an arrow pointing upwards. So what you need to do is that you need to try and locate these arrows on your Excel, right? This is where you can get them. So come to symbols right here, then go to area black, area black. Then here go to geometrical operations, geometrical shapes. So this is they are here. So just insert everything. Sure you get. So they are here. Okay, so just insert them. All right. So what I need right now, I actually don't need everything. I just need this. Right. So I want to come back here. Then I would go back home. Then I would come right here. I'll go to custom. Then I want to paste this here. Don't forget when you are dealing with number format in Excel, the formatting for the positive comes first. So having that here means if the number is positive, I want it to point upward. Then you put a semicolon. Put it downward arrow means if you have a negative number, that is how you want it to appear. Then if I put another semicolon right here now, it means if I have 0, that is how I want it to appear. So I'll put nothing there because I want 0 to just be blank. Then if it is text, for adventure you encounter a text, I want it to be just um I want it to be blank as well, just like 0. So I will click OK right here now. Can you see now? So this is pointing downward because what I have here is a negative number. I love to modify this just to give a little bit of flavor to what we are doing. Meet me. All right. So let's say, for example, I put 7 here now. I hit an error because I have a lot of error here. So, but I have a 4 here. I'm still dividing by 0. That's because I did not have any if error here. So I love to build if error into this formula as well. right? So I'll put a bracket right here, then I'll close this bracket, put comma here. Sorry, comma zero. So now that one is no longer zero. I'll do the same thing here. If error, right, open a bracket, then comma zero. This is also fixed. Then I'll put another if error here, open a bracket, come to the end. So all the errors are fixed. So let's say I have 6 here now, I have minus 33%, and this is black. I don't want it to be black, I want it green. How will I do that? If it is positive, I want it green, so I'll just go to my custom. So the first one is green. If it is negative, I want it red, so I'll just put red in square brackets, and that is how to do it. Now I have it red. Let's play with this, right? I'm dealing with others, so let me say I have plus 55% here. Look at it, and it's going to be green. Okay. Like I said, but I would have played with it too much that way. So this one right here, I love to make it white. Don't worry, you're going to see it. I love to increase the font. Then this right here, don't want it black. No, I want it white as well. The both of them, I think I would love to have it as Georgia. Right. This as well, I love it to be Georgia. Okay, before we move, so let me format my card. I think I love this color for my card. It's okay. But I would love to remove the black outline. It has black outline here. I love to get it removed. So I'm just going to come to shape outline. Then I would click no outline. So the black is gone. And then I will just click this, copy this. Then I will just paste it as picture. Yeah. I want to paste it as picture. No, this is not what I want. So I just go to paste special. Then I would come here, linked picture. All right. And then can you see now it's showing, and it's showing well, but it's showing the outlines with it as well. So I love to remove the outlines. So what I will do is I will come to view, then I would turn off the gray lines here. Now the outline is gone. All right. Then this one is too far from here. I think I love to give it left margin. I'd love to align it to the left. That's what I mean. Yeah. Then this right here. Okay, let me align this to the right. That's okay. These maybe any better to the left, to the right. I love it to be at the mid, but it seems this is too wide. That's the way it seems. All right. Okay. So I have it right here now. Look at it. I can change number of months here. Let's say I have 4 here, 0%. Then the arrow is gone because I decided not to have any arrow when I have 0%. Right? But if I put 5 here, the numbers are changing. Oh yeah. Okay. So I like to align that shape with this. So I would come to shape format, then I'll come to align, then I would align center, then I will align middle as well. So the both of them are together. Then I would select the two of them. Then I would right click here right now. Then I will group it. I want to group them. All right. I can cut this, then come here, paste it. It's not looking nice. There's an error, yeah. So I love to ungroup. I love to delete this. Come back. I'll copy. And I'll come here again. I will just paste, go to paste special. Then I will, please pardon me. Go to paste special. Then I will paste as linked picture. Like I did earlier, I would align the both of them. Align center. Then align mid. Then I love to group them so that wherever they go, they move together. All right, when you're doing dashboard design, it's important for me to mention that it's actually very good for you to select a theme color when you are starting your design, right? Then it's also good for you to um, select a theme color, then put off the grid lines. Okay, I'll just go to view right here, then I'll put off the grid line here. Okay, let me move this somewhere here. All right, so this is order. Then let me add another shape or something. I love to come to inserts, then I would come to illustrations, then I would come to shapes. Yes, the text box. So I'll say this is order. Number of orders. Right. Okay. So I think I can make this dark blue just to match what we are doing. Yeah. Then I don't want outline, of course. I don't want any outline, so no outline is there. Then I move it right a little bit, just a little bit. That's okay. What do you think? So I've made a card. All right. So I can detail this for other things I'm doing. So because of the very limited time there, it won't be good for me to start doing everything. Okay, but what if I want to build a gauge? So I promise to build a gauge. All right. So I right now want to come back to my pivot. I want to come back to my stuff right here. Okay, so gauge works with targets. Okay, so what if I have targets? Can I move this? Yes. So let me say I have my targets. Yeah. Okay, so let's say for my order, so I'll just give random figures, right? Because I wouldn't know what the target would be. So let's say for current month order, let's say the target is um let's say 10,000, yeah. Then for quantity, let's say that is 8,000. Then for sales, this 3 million. So let's say that is 5 million. Or better still, are they doing that well? So let's say 5 million. Let's do 6 million. No, 5. All right. So we want to build a gauge. What we are trying to do right now is we are trying to build a gauge. These are the targets. These are the actuals. Okay, I have the actuals here, then I have the targets here. So what am I supposed to do right now after having my target and my actual? Okay, so I will want to build. I'll build my gauge using um build my gauge using pie charts and donut charts. All right. So what are the elements that you need to have when you are building a gauge? Okay, have your actual, just like we have done. Okay. Then you are going to create a little bit of data for your spindle. Right. So yeah, let me say my spindle here. Depending on the actual size of data that we have, right? So let's say this is just 20, 20, 20. All right. This is an arbitrary figure. It doesn't have to be real data. Okay. Then I have what I've not achieved. I have what I've not achieved. This is what I have achieved. This is the spindle right here. Then I have what I have not achieved. So let me call it unachieved. Don't worry, this is going to make sense by the time we are through. So here, let me just say this is equal to, of course, it's going to be the target minus, let's say minus the minus the spindle, right? So for this one, this is what we have not achieved. How do you think? Or better still, I can even remove this spindle. Yeah. So let me remove the spindle. So this is the unachieved. So if 10,000 is the target, that's what I'm saying. This 10,000 is the target. Then I've achieved 5,580. That means there's 4,420 to go. Okay, I don't need for everything, of course. Then just call one a base. I don't want to use this place. So let me call it base. I guess I'll have to use it. Let me call it base. All right. So base is going to be equal to your entire target. All right. So just make your base your entire target. So now what I want to do now is I want to, for my order now, I want to do a pie chart. So just for these three right now, so I'll come to insert, then I will come here inside the pie chart. This is what it looks like. All right. Oh, okay. Sorry, apologies. Supposed to come from here to here. Okay, so I will come here, then this. All right. I'm not supposed to have the target as part of it. Okay, let me move the target away. Let me move this here. Okay, so I would plot this now. Good. So this is what I will use to build my gauge now. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So one of the first editing I'm going to do right here is that I want my angle of slice to start from zero. I mean from 270 degrees. I mean I don't want the first slice to start from zero. This is 0 degree. This is where the first slice is starting from. So I want it to be 270 degree. Oh, apologies. I changed the wrong thing. All right. This is angle of first slice. All right. Should be 270 degree. All right. I want the base to come last. So I'm putting my unachieved here. And my base is coming here. All right. This spindle should come after the actuals. Unachieved should follow it. All right. Then the base is last. So upload this again. Then I would click here, then come to angle of first slice, make it 270. Fantastic. All right. Don't forget what I'm trying to do is a gauge. Okay. So right now, so this is where we are going, right? This is what the guy has achieved. Apparently they have done more than 50% of the target. They have done more than 50% of the target. Then this is what is left for them to achieve, then this is just the base of the gauge. So the first thing I want to do is number one, I don't want borders. So I put no line. Then the base part here, I want no fill at all. So I come to fill, I say no fill. Okay. Then this part, it's looking like, see, the spin is actually looking very small. Can I make it 200? Will it be better? Yeah. Okay. So the spindle is the hand of the gauge. Okay. Then, depending on what I want to use, okay, I like to say that this part, okay, let me make it gray. I think that would be okay. So here I would put solid fill, right? But the color that I want is something like gray, something that has not been achieved. Then my spindle, I love it to be black. Okay. Then here, the part that has been achieved, I love to have it. Okay, I think because of the color we are using, right? I think blue is okay. Right. I think blue is actually okay. Blue is okay. Okay. Let's change this. Let's come to chart design. Let me change this to a donut chart. Where is donut? Okay, I come to pi, then I'll choose donut. I click OK. All right. Beautiful, isn't it? Okay, so now I would love my spindle to touch the middle. So what I can do is I can change chart type, right? Then I want to use combo. Better still, select data. Okay. Then I want to add a series. Okay. Um, I'll also add another series. Okay. So for the series name now, uh, okay, please permit me. I love to see it clearly. All right. So I'll go back, select data. Then I love to add something. The series name is here. Then the values also here. I click OK. Right. Beautiful. I click OK. Good. Then let me escape this place. I love to come to change tab now. Then I'll come to combo. Good. Then the first series, the one I had earlier, I love to have it as pie chart. Then the other one, I love to have it as a donut. Okay. I love to have the second one as beautiful. Good. So making sense again. Yeah, I know. Okay, so I would select one of the charts. The two of them, the angle of first slice is going to be 270 degree for the both of them. All right, so what's next? I will select the one that is inside as well. Then angle of first slice is also going to be 270 degree. Beautiful. Then what is at the bottom right here for the both of them? I don't want any fill, no fill, and I don't want anything for the both of them. Then for this one right here, for the one that is showing on top, this one right here, the spindle that is on top, I need this spindle. I think I can expand this. Good. This spindle right here, Okay, I don't want any fill, so I say no fill. Good. Then this bottom part. Okay, there is this part right here. I want no fill. Is it this? All right. Can move something. Control Z. Okay, this is the no fill. Good. All right. So this is not the solid fill. Cool. Then I would love this to be blue. The spindle. This is my spindle. Good. I love this to be black. Beautiful. And of course, I don't want outline. I don't want hard lines, please. For all of them, outlines are not desired, right? For all these as well, I don't want outlines. I selected this, no line. I spindle, of course, no line. Thanks. Okay, so the part that is not achieved yet. What color should I make it? Let's say I want to make this gray. Right. Yeah. This is my gauge. So whoever is not here would not know that we have actually built this gauge from combination of two charts. I have successfully combined a donut chart and a pie chart to build this gauge right here. If it were in Power BI, for example, now I would have done this effortlessly without having to combine any chart. But in Excel, you have to build it, right? I can add some more stuffs here, right? So I can come to insert, then under insert, I will come to illustration, or better say, I can actually come here, right? Then put text box. Okay, all right, let's do something. Okay, Control C. So this is, don't forget, this is my origin. Okay, so I want to put the text there, so I put 0. I want it centralized. Does it matter? Yes. I don't want any fill. Although it's looking as if that does not affect anything right now because our background is also white. Then I usually don't want to write. Then I probably want to change the font of this to I love Georgia. To Georgia. Then okay, let's make it blue as well. Is that blue now? Yes. So I can shift it closer. So that's size 11. It's okay. Then the maximum. The maximum. Control C. Okay. Control Z. Control V. Yeah. Maximum here is 10,000. That's the target, right? Okay. So it's text. I have to put a comma manually. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You know, I can, if I want it, I can extend my gauge a little bit. Yeah. Just if you want it, you are free to. Oh, okay. I think I extended the wrong gauge actually. Okay, let me click on it now. If I'm able, beautiful. I'm almost there. Getting this as is it a bit challenging? Okay, I think I should just expand. Good. I picked it now. I can pick it out a little bit. Okay, so now it's looking as if I have outlines. Right. Okay, so what I've achieved here, I can put another text box here. Control C. Then I can put it here. For this one now, I can link the value using formula. So what I've achieved, wait, I think that will be H now. It's actually 5,000 plus, yeah? Yeah, 5,550. Then, of course, I want it. Yeah. So I can name it properly now. I can call it order achieved. Trust me, I'll use Georgia. Order achieved. Right. Control Z. Control Y. So I actually remove this thing. Okay. Now, boy, bring it back here. Yeah. I'll take this back here. Okay. Then I want to copy and paste it. And here I have 10,000. Okay. I want to expand it. Put a comma, and that is it. Then I want to copy this to where it belongs. Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right. Let me group all this. Can I do with the charts? Yeah, of course. Now all of them can move together. Okay. So apparently the charts refuse to move first. Not a problem. Beautiful. You two can use okay. So you can always manually adjust this. Yeah, that is it. We have our gauge. Yeah, this is interesting, right? So we have our card. So the beauty of this now is if this changes, this is minus 48% right here. Uh, what can I change? So this minus 48. What if this changes to 33%? Right? Let's check here. So this is now green. It's pointing upwards. So that is now very interactive. It's very interactive. All right. So before we close the session today, Alima, thank you. I can see your message. All right. All right. So before we go, can I ask if anybody has a question? All right. So it's supposed to be a 1 hour session, right? And I think we can pick it up from here in the next edition. All right. Thank you. Dewale Mothunrayo, thank you very much. I can see your message. Oluwatomini Caleb, thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, so we're going to pick this up from here in another class. Okay. There are really, really different skills. Okay, better say let's do another one. Um, there's really a lot that can be done. Um, All right, let me come back to my data. You can have a table as part of your dashboard. Okay. Wild as it may be, design a you can design a table for your dashboard and link the values on that table to what you have right here. All right. All right. I mean, using a pivot table directly on your dashboard might not be so beneficial, but you can pick the values of your pivot table here individually right here, right, and link them to your dashboard. All right. I think for the sake of another time, I think what I would enjoy to do is to um maybe walk from backwards. I mean, walk backwards. Okay, like design a ready-made dashboard, then try to achieve that in the class as well. And I think that would be really cool. All right, but what we have done in this class so far, you have seen how to build a gauge, you have seen how to build a card, and the card I even built here, right? I didn't even link any value to it. This value here is a picture. It's a picture, but it's not a picture. It's a picture that the value can change. That is the beauty of it. Thank you very much. Thank you. I can see a few people online. Thank you so much for coming to my live session today. By God's grace, next week, Saturday, same time, we're going to can continue with this, right? Then another thing we can do is there's actually a lot to look at. This is actually very interesting. There are other very common charts that we use. For example, even ordinary bar charts, column charts, line charts, scatter plots. There's a lot we can actually learn from them. When it comes to visualization, it is only as um, beautiful as what we as I mean how well you can format the elements, the colors, the lines, the texts. How well you can format them will really determine will determine how beautiful your dashboard would be. And you already know when we talk about visualizations, your target or your aim is to ensure that your audience can get what you are talking about within few seconds without having to go through your entire report. Right, so and that's going to be our aim. All right. So it's an introductory class today, and I want to thank you so much. I want to thank everyone for coming to this class. I promise I'm going to keep this up. Yeah. We're going to come again next week and we're going to come back better. All right. And then um it's going to become even richer than this. Trust me, we're going to learn more basics, but really powerful stuff when it comes to dashboard design. Then when we are satisfied, right? Maybe after next week, we're going to look at some more stuff. I put out a survey asking people for what they would love us to do. Then I think one of the highest the stuff that has the highest vote should be data analysis or stuff like pivot tables and all of that we are still going to touch over time. So thank you very much, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. It's a pleasure to have you. Please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe. Thank you. And then, peradventure, you are interested in our training that is going to start next week. There is also a room for that. Thank you very much. This video will be available on the channel just in case you want to watch again. All right. Thank you very much and have a lovely evening. Bye for now.